Hey, how you doing, everybody? I know you're all here for that Transformer video. Let's just fix that camera drop there. Right, there we go. Anyway, we have Optimus. We don't have the pop figures. See, I'm getting it right now. I'm not saying bobbleheads. I always keep saying bobbleheads because I'm so used to bobbleheads. Now, this is a classic Transformer. Not classic like the beginning, but towards the end when they had some kind of little weird storylines. Anyway, before we get into all that, you know the deal, man. You give that thumbs up over there. You go over there, hit that subscribe because there will be more and more Transformer videos coming out. Hopefully, a little. I have some stuff in plan, some really cool stuff, so stay tuned, of course. But this week we're gonna do a little old school. I've been doing a lot of newer, more modern ones, so I do want to get into the older school ones again, like kind of switch up back and forth. Actually, do an old school, new school type thing. Do maybe a couple of old schools, a couple of no schools. The more new school ones than old school. I know I keep saying school a lot. Anyway, so as you can see, this is like I said when Transformers kind of went into its weird phase as far as toys go. Um, the storyline was pretty interesting and different, but the whole toy thing, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. I did get these when I was a kid. This is mine when I was a kid, of course. But they were a tad bit odd. Now in robot form, they were really cool. As you could see, they were very nicely built and detailed. Kind of very similar to the modern ones if you look at them. Now, these were they had headmasters and I think weapon masters, the little guys, if you will, that accompanied the Transformers were turned into either the head or the weapon. I think, if I remember the story correctly, it all started with Daniel was Spike's son, and he got hurt, and they had to put him in an exosuit, so that was the whole start of it, I believe, if I remember the story correctly. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. You can correct me in the comments below, but don't fight with me or say anything too cruel, okay? I know I didn't watch it beforehand, but every now and then we have to check it out. I haven't watched these episodes in a long time. My son got really into all the Transformers stuff, so he watched it a little bit and we were able to see it. So now, this is Weirdwolf, and Monzo is the little character down there. And like I said, this is a headmaster, so he is the head of Weirdwolf. I'm just going to take the little pamphlets and stuff you have in here, kind of get them out so you guys can take a look at everything that was in the box when I got it. And this is a really cool classic box because I'll show you in a second in case you forgot. And we do miss good old I think, oh, that's Child's World. I don't even remember that, but it's $14.99 back then, this one, and it was a pretty decently sized one. And you had Weirdwolf on the front, and you had his little Mosey, whatever that head over there, that little character, and you kind of showed you how he transformed. And then you had the new battle scene in the back, which I think that's Scarpanock, and I don't know if that's Fortress Maximus or the other one. I forgot offhand. But then you had, of course, you could use your little red thing right there to check out his little thing, and you can see the little story right there. So put that to the side for a second. Check what else we have. I do have the original sticker page there, the weapon, as you can see, laying in front here. And then we had this thing over here, which was one of the you could pick up the old school characters if you got points. You could pick up let me see here. Oh, this was it. Yep. So these were the special orders. You have Mirage and Wheeljack and all, and then it's Sunstreaker, Wheeljack, Ratchet, Mirage, Downshift, Thundercracker, STR membership. Oh, that was a membership for the thing, Autobot sets and all that. So you would just use your points and pay for these and mail a way to get them. And there you can see Thundercracker as he opens up really cool right there. And then, of course, we have one of these little pamphlets that came with it as well. This is another little order. How I have two red things in there? So that was another little pamphlet that would come with them. Now, this would be the little booklet that you would get, show you how to transform him and all the weapons and all that stuff. I'm going to have to show those things to my son. He'll find them interesting. And of course, Manzo goes in there. So if you have him and not the instructions, because some of the older ones you might not, you can just pause it right there and check it out and see how you transform over the little compartments or whichever you like to check out about them. Let me just put this stuff to the side so I don't mix it up or get lost or anything like that. Boom. And we have those to the side. So we have Weirdwolf here. And you can see him in his wolf form. He has the little mouth that opens, little red eyes. He does have that heat sink thing or the heat sticker right there. Does it work? A little bit. He is bendable at the shoulder joints and at the legs there, over here, and at the hip joints. His tail is also bendable. He can put him in little tiny poses, and Mosey fits in here some way or another. He just fits right in there like so, and then, you know, he can go take off and go running with Weirdwolf. I can't even remember the voice of this one. I remember the other one, Bat. I forgot the name of the Bat something or other. Anyway, so if you're transforming him, and these had a little cool feature they did, I do have to admit. Of course, his tail comes off to create the sword, as you can see in the box right there. So these would bend. This would come up. The tail or hind section would go up, flip up like so. The legs would come down like so. The wolf legs would go out like that or underneath like that. Then you would my electronic thing in the back there just went off if you heard something weird. I would say the name of it, but then it's going to start talking, so don't want to do that. So these fold out like so. He does kind of like that. Then you take Mosey, and you boom, 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 and then put him right there. He forms the head. Now, the weapon would go into the hands there. We'll go over the joints and whatnot on him, but I'm going to show the little cool feature that we had on him. So there you have it. You could take a closer look at him. All the Decepticons. All the stickers are pretty fresh and crisp on this one and coming off or peeling off. I didn't play with them that much. I think when they got to this phase, I wasn't really playing with them as much as I did before. So the feature is, let me just move the arm down a little bit. You were able to see his intelligence, strength, and speed, or speed, strength, and intelligence. So it would, as you can see, when you take that out, everything goes down, and then boom, it goes up again. And then that little chest piece would close. Now, as far as articulation, we have the bending at the knees, which kind of bends in the wrong way. Do have shoulder joints as well, and they do bend here like that, so you can kind of give him a little curl. And I forgot to mention, we have Optimus over here in case, you know, it's a Decepticon, in case they can get their hands. You got to have backup. So we got our little rubber, little Optimus Prime. I think, yeah, we did. We got that at Walmart. So that's a little Optimus Prime right there. So we can bend him in all kinds of cool little poses and stuff like that. He can bend at the waistline and all. So there you have it, people. That is Weirdwolf there. I don't know. Tell me in the comments section, were you into the whole headmasters and weapon masters? I think it was weapon masters. I don't remember exactly what they referred to them as. But were you into that? And did you enjoy that part? I think, like I said, the storyline in the cartoon itself was a lot more entertaining, a lot more fun than the toys were. The toys kind of a little bit of a letdown if you got really into it. I mean, they look kind of cool, but it just got all off. And I think this is kind of where they went with the Beast Wars, was from this type of idea, I believe. I'm not absolutely 100% sure, so don't quote me on that, but I think that's where they got all that from. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you give it a thumbs up and a like, and I will see you next week for another Transformer video. Oh, and of course, like always in the description, check out the Transformers Facebook page so you can go check out all the videos and all the fun stuff there. And also, if you have children that are into toys, and most children are, they can go check out my son's little YouTube review channel on the bottom in the description as well. You can click on that. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and have a